Leonard, and I'm here to take you through a topic in water engineering, water supply. Here are the learning outcomes of this session. Number one, at the end of the session, you as the learner have to achieve identification of sources of water. Then number two, we will do the conventional water treatment process. So welcome, let's start. Let's start with learning outcome number one, sources of water. Sources of water. So what do you understand by these sources of water? Thank you. Sources of water simply refers to the primary means where we get water. So the sources of water are divided majorly into three categories. Sources of water are divided majorly into three categories. We have, now category number one, we have the ground. Then number two, we have the surface sources. These ground sources are also called subsurface. Then the third one is the rain. Rain as a source of water. So we will look at each and every category of source into details. We will look at each and every category into details. So we start with the surface. Let's start with surface. Surface sources. What do you understand by surface sources of water? What do you understand by surface sources of water? Thank you. These are sources that are openly on the top of the Earth's crust. For example, thank you, lakes, rivers, oceans, thank you, and so on and so forth. So the next category is the ground stroke subsurface sources. The ground or subsurface sources. So these are the sources of water found beneath the Earth's crust. An example, thank you, borehole. Someone has given us borehole. Wells. Thank you. We have underground streams. Underground streams. So those ones are enough for that category. Then, as we know, the category number 3 is rain. Rain as a source of water. This is specifically a form of precipitation from the condensed clouds that falls back due to friction between the clouds. So when those falls back to the Earth's surface, we find water in form of rain. Then I'm confident that we've achieved the first learning outcome. So with the following to keep in mind, so we have the sources which are ground, we have surface sources, and number 3 we have rain as a source of water. let's move from sources of water and look at the conventional water treatment processes. Let's look at learning outcome number 2, the conventional water treatment process. So, water treatment starts from, is a process of transforming that raw water into potable water. So potable water, this is water with a measurable standard determined by the WHO for consumption. So this is a simple method of treating water, the raw water from the intakes. So it will involve all the processes from the intake up to storage, then from the storage we supply. So at the intake, there is a process that happens at the intake, which is called screening. There is a process at the intake called screening. So we'll find another term that you must remember. Screening, this is a process that involves use of bar screens to eliminate big suspended particles. Then from there we have two methods. We have coagulation and flocculation. From coagulation is a process that involves addition of chemicals like coagulants and flocculants to engulf those particles to enhance sedimentation. So the third process is sedimentation. So here we have also coagulation and flocculation. Sedimentation. So sedimentation is the process where the suspended particles settles to the bottom of the sedimentation tanks. Are we together? Then we have almost we are finishing the process. The next process is filtration. Of course, there is another process here, a minor process called decantation, but filtration is major. Filtration, this involves the use of filtration mediums like sand filters, and in advanced occasions we use even the reversed osmosis filters. So filtration is now removal of those tiny suspended particles that might have passed sedimentation process. Then lastly, we have the last process is now chlorination. Chlorination. These involves application of chemicals like chlorine to a standard required for consumption. So we have filtration, and lastly, application of chlorine, which is chlorination. So after this process, chlorination, we store the water into our storage tank as we allow for aeration. Then from aeration, the water is ready for supply, for consumption. Thank you.